Introducing with a combined weight of 136 pounds from the USA, the Nightmares, Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne. Their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, combined weight of 454 pounds, the Continental Tag Team Champions, Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. Continental Tag titles on the line, one ball television time remaining.
The referee checking out now on both Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers, and now displaying the belts. The Nightmares, Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne, reunited. Referee once again checking now, making sure that good handshake between all four competitors. And really, this should be a pleasure to watch. Four young competitors who all believe in the scientific methods of wrestling. They're not ones to take shortcuts. They're out there to see which team is has the better wrestlers. And they're collar and elbow, checking each other out for weight, for balance, for leverage, and for power. And into a single leg dive. Good move by Danny Davis. If you're going on points, he'd get the points for the takedown. Davis, very aggressive. And Smothers, equally aggressive. And Davis again with a good hip toss. Of course, we're not scoring on points. It'll be submission hold or a pinfall that will determine whether or not the Southern Boys retain the title or if the Nightmares, of course, become the new champions. Or champions again, Charlie.
There you go. Side headlock by Tracy Smothers on Nightmare Danny Davis. One fall television time remaining on this one.
And as usual, too, if we have to cut away for a commercial break, good drop toe hold by Smothers.
You know, Gordon, if you had to give the advantage to either team in this match, you'd have to go with the Southern Boys, because it has been quite some time since Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne were tag team partners, working actively as tag team partners.
Well, it's certainly a valid point. And, however, I would imagine, too, with fellows like Davis and Kenny Wayne, kind of like once you learn to ride a bike, you never forget. And I would imagine they'd get back together pretty quickly, but
I'll have to agree. Flip the coin over. Those guys were tag team partners how many years before they were split up?
Exactly. Kenny Wayne back on his feet very rapidly. As I was about to say a moment ago, should we cut away for a commercial, I can assure you that we will, should anything happen while we're away, our camera's going to be rolling and we'll bring it to you so you won't miss any of the action. Hip lock takedown by Kenny Wayne. Once again, back into a head scissors by Tracy Smothers. Brother, I'll tell you what. These four fellows aren't fast. They're sudden.
Well put.
And again, they're showing great respect for each other.
That is good to see. I'd like to remind all the fans to stay with us week by week. We'll be bringing you up to date on the latest in the tournament for the Continental Wrestling Federation champion on the road to Birmingham, and only 10 will end up in Birmingham.
Amen. And hopefully next week we'll be able to give you an exact date on that. By the way, next week and for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be off on a vacation. All right, full-arm dragon twist now by Steve Armstrong on Kenny Wayne. Back into the rope. Good clean break, but Armstrong was wary, and he's learned that since he and Tracy have become the champions. They're extremely cautious about coming off those ropes on a break.
You know, Gordon, looking back to last week's program. Oh, good drop kick by Armstrong. Kenny Wayne makes the tag with Danny Davis. I found myself watching the interview with that you had with the Nightmares. I was a bit worried, I don't say worried, about the aggressiveness of Kenny Wayne in that interview. He's kind of wanting to, shall we say, take control of it.
Well, you know, I wondered about that, too, and I talked to Danny about it, Danny Davis. I said, boy, Kenny was really effusive and... brother, you talk about some great standing switches and reverses. These fellows have it. Great match, and you can hear the applause of the folks here at the beautiful Montgomery Civic Center. They're extremely pleased with this kind of a match, and I must say it's quite a relief to see four just outstanding young competitors. We are going to cut away to a short commercial break here, and as I said, of course, we'll be back, and if anything happens while we're gone, we'll have it for you on our cameras. We'll be right back. Has been able to score a pinfall or a submission hold while we were away, and it's Kenny Wayne back in the ring now with Tracy Smothers. And you know, Charlie, is what you were saying a moment ago when I was talking to Danny Davis about Kenny Wayne's jubilation. I guess anybody who has won a U.S. Junior Heavyweight Championship has the right to be. Look at this move. Brother. An arm scissors on one side and a bar on the other. Tracy Smothers was equal to the task, however. But Danny said, no, he said, Kenny's just elated over being a champion, and he said you know, that's just kind of Danny, so that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. And quite frankly, today's edition of Continental Wrestling could very well end with the match you see in the ring.
Yeah.
I see no advantage on either team right now, Gordon.
Gotta say one thing about Danny Davis. He has been working out. One of his mentors in his training regimen, of course, was Doug Furness. And Davis has really bulked up. He's, see those lats? Systemus dorsi, the pectoralis majors, deltoids. He's really beefed up. He's looking great. And that's where that upper body strength is really helping him. I was kidding with him earlier on today and playfully sort of jabbed him in the stomach, and I might have just as soon hit a brick wall.
He's solid.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it.
Dominus erecti muscles or something else.
This match is for the Continental Tag Team Championship. At this particular moment in time, if you haven't been following Continental Television Wrestling very closely, Jack Curtis, our general manager, has pulled in the three other titles. The tag team titles will remain the same. There is now no Alabama State title, no Continental Heavyweight Championship, and no Southeastern Heavyweight champion. But a tournament is going on that will end up with 10 people in Birmingham. The Continental Wrestling Federation will have one heavyweight champion to meet Kurt Hennig for the world title.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a special on Kurt Hennig a little bit later on in the program, hopefully. If this match does not go through the entire television time limit, we have that standing by.
Some interesting entries so far in that tournament, Gordon.
Yeah, Austin Idol has entered it. Bulldog Bob Brown is entering it.
The King, Jerry Lawler.
Yep, Jerry the King Lawler. Also, I understand that Mike Graham and Steve Kern are giving some serious consideration to it. So they're coming in, Austin Idol, as we said. So they're coming in from all over the country. Drop toe hold. Executed and a bit of double teaming, but within the 4 count. Okay, I tell you what, let's take another brief time out here. Let the cash registers jingle a little bit, and then we'll be back with more of this Continental Tag Team Championship event. We'll be right back. Kenny Wayne in the ring right now. Kenny Wayne up and over his man. Went up for a drop kick, and we might have a pin. No, sir. Ooh, think maybe the tempers are getting a bit short. He's being good sportsmanship here on the part of Steve Armstrong, backing off as Danny Davis is over there checking to see if any teeth were missing. If Kenny Wayne has a broken nose or what have you, because he went right into that ring post. Giving him a chance to get his win. Fine display. All right. A handshake, and if tempers were beginning to flare, maybe that settled it down. And the crowd here is certainly appreciative of the fact that we have four such fine, scientific competitors in the ring.
And I might say personally, it is a joy to be able to sit here and watch this match myself.
Yeah, it's so nice not to have everybody taking all sorts of shortcuts. We're seeing good, pure wrestling here. McNair takes him down. Once again, there it is, just before the 4 count. They have really got that one timed out. Good reversal by Smothers as the hammerlock. Step over and an elbow beautifully delivered by Kenny Wayne. Wayne, of course, has the edge on Smothers and experience. There's another forearm. And Wayne moving right back in now. McNair again that takes Smothers to the canvas. Wayne off that second rope down across the forehead, that prefrontal lobe. A little bit of blocking, but again, it's before the 4. These are strategies by both teams. Well, beautiful bottom wrist lock, lateral drop, takedown, float over. Has him up. Vertical suplex.
What a match this has been.
Outstanding.
Continental Tag Team titles on the line on television.
Yes, got another one, and again a lateral press. Up and over his man. Ooh. Oh. Brother. He tried to leapfrog and didn't make the height that he needed. And Danny Davis's head collided with Armstrong in a very, very vulnerable position. And, well, now even Davis himself is concerned.
Oh, man.
Brother, he really took a blow. Steve Armstrong obviously in a lot of pain here. And, well, they're tending to him now as best they can. It's like being hit with a hot grounder, you know. It can really cause intense pain and nausea. And Danny Davis still, well, the referee calling for the bell. The referee calling for the bell. So we do have then, in fact, new Continental Tag Team Champions, the Nightmares. Officially being, it's an official situation. Obviously, the match could not continue. Steve Armstrong is out of it. And so the Nightmares are, in fact, the victors. They are the winners. And Kenny Wayne has already picked up the belt, as is directed to by the referee. And, well, there seems to be some sort of a discussion going on.
Quite a misfortune for the team.
Well, yeah, but that's the break that happened,
that's it.
you know. And, well, I'll tell you what, Charlie, go on down there and see if you can find out what's going on, because we do have a problem here. Charlie Platt has gone on down to the ring. We'll see if we can't get a decision here as to what has happened, but Danny Davis in some sort of a discussion with Kenny Wayne. Well, let's see if we can pick it up.
I don't care. These boys right here, they're great wrestlers. And as far as I'm concerned, they're still the champions, because I'm not going to take a belt in a match like that. He got hurt. That's fair, man. No, he can't continue. we get the belt. There's 2 belts for me, 1 for you. Kenny, listen. That's Steve and that's Tracy. We go up and down the roads with these guys, and I don't care. Maybe you do. I came here. Think about it. Oh, I've thought about it. Think about it. I thought about it before I got here, Danny. No, I came here to get these belts. We got them. No, we don't have them because I got mine. I went just as hard as they did. Hey, Charlie, Kenny, let's stop and take a minute. If this was reversed and we were the champions, do you think they would take these titles like that? No, they wouldn't. That ain't got nothing to do with it. All right, if the same thing was the first, they took the belt right. Okay, hey, look. Move. Look out there at all those people who remember the Nightmares as the great team they were. Look at them, and then you tell me you can do that.
Well, it certainly appears now that the dispute is between Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne, and I wouldn't say it's a dispute. It's just okay, Kenny Wayne is saying fine, turning it back. And Kenny Wayne offering his hand. Okay, Danny Davis and Kenny Wayne refusing to accept the Continental Tag Team Championship belt under those circumstances, and certainly I have to admire them for that. Our congratulations to both teams, an outstanding match and an unfortunate incident at the ending there. We'll be back in just a moment.